Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be
It's wide open.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, yeah. DJ, I'm telling you.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
No, I just threw a pick. Yes, sir.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown.
EJ.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals
I scored on him.
score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
58, the mic.
Stay with your man. Fire.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair.
Watch safety green. Watch safety green.
Back to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 56 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Rodgers. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he finds his target. It's Sharp. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That shit was not open, Ryan, bro.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bro, like, get out the way.
Bro, on who this nigga got Walton Payton?
10 at the 39-yard line.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
They try to create
X-ray.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Bro, just say it down.
On that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Sharp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Hadley Poole.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point try now for Dawson. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
With no X factors.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
No knee.
They'll start at the 21-yard line.
Got it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
No, they cheated. That's a fucking pick.
You know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Hey, exit.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete.
He just got lucky because I'm fucking lagging.
Divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice
No running the ball.
yardage.
Smashing that shit.
There, it's 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
What you? Yeah.
They'll try and throw for it here.
No way.
And he'll be taken.
Look at that shit, Sean.
Before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Go. I'm coming after you.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Walker has it. 6 yards on the
They just butt me, DJ.
second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's me.
2nd and 4. Throwing the
Yeah.
incomplete. It's Walker.
Second
quarter
DJ.
action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime,
DJs.
we'll visit with Jonathan Coach.
Not trying to
Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here
Invite.
Eventful divisional round weekend. Walker with the grab left side. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 47.
Nah.
A third
It's
down,
range.
3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
And that would cover
EJ.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
EJ.
Loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He's not even here right now, Tron.
Hey, Alpha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Second and 11. And Walker with it over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
EJ.
So third down now.
Slide trying to
7-yard line for
invite.
first.
Nah, DJ, remember them boys left the party? Cause, oh, he supposedly didn't know I was there.
Boy, what the fuck are you doing?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
He did.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
He hit that
Looks
shit.
good, it is good. Right down the pipe. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the 3 points here are still down, but they put somewhat of a dent in
From the fucking Ravens.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line, huh? Interesting.
We're going to work.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check 26. Check. Hey, Foxtrot.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, yo, my controller just cut off.
Tally. Dude, he drowning before the half.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead a little added.
Tremendous way. That's momentum
Yeah.
to carry in with them.
It was like,
Convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter.
I missed the fucking field goal.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
My controller cut off, bro, when I was using that nigga.
Look at his ass deep.
Win or go home. That's the
They
name of the
trying.
game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose ball.
Oh, I made this.
Nigga just made me fumble like.
End zone, a fumble recovery, and a Cincinnati touchdown. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the
They
fortitude
trying.
of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on
I was
getting
slumped
into the
last
game
night.
a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first
Oh
score.
yeah, me and Tron gonna have a dog fight this
It
time.
looks almost insurmountable, but
Nah,
it's not.
Dick, I'm going to that
The
booth.
rest of the game.
I'm going to that booth. I'm going to that booth.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Nigga said he go drop 100. He not even putting up 20 points.
Ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too.
I'm not losing no more. I'm smashing him right now. He going out the playoffs. He going out the playoffs.
Hey, on who they didn't buck you like in the beginning of the game? I wanna hear your lies.
We going to StockX. I ain't gonna lie. And we going to Hadley. And we going to Hadley. And we going to Hadley right now.
I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for his teammates to accept that throw.
Rounds up.
Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
I called it out right.
Touchdown, Bengals. In for the score. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Nah.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Hold on. Feed it.
Something tells me they're going to be there. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus.
I don't even know.
Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just
Who does?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
I only supposed to have 1 L, bro.
just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
I only supposed to have 1 L, bro.
Be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see
I
how
only
they
supposed to
attack
have
here. Throwing on first down, but this one
I only
winds
supposed to
up
have an L to Tron, bro. That's crazy.
tight end involved. Finally, that's the first time that they've looked his
I only supposed to have 1 L, and that's to you, cause I ain't losing nobody else, bro. This shit.
Let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and just like that, it's third down.
Protein spill.
Check 24. Check
On third down, it's Walker, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yards
PJ ain't gonna lie.
at the 30.
I'm smashing him. And he finna punt. That's this game already. I'm playing around. Like this
Now,
one.
and surprise
I tell you overdoing it. You ain't even that good, bro.
either team.
Swerve. Oh yeah. Swerve.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
Now it's time to work with Jamal Charles.
About to get going.
It's time to work with Jamal Charles. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Goodbye.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Going up top. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the
I
board.
try everybody. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Come on.
I did not throw it to that nigga.
My goodness. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold
Where's the stretch play at, bro?
You do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Of course they ain't blocked, bro.
Peyton. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
An interesting and
I
intriguing
am.
defensively.
I
They
am.
kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch
Nigga,
out,
don't
but
care.
I don't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Nigga, don't care.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Charles.
Who not trying? Who not?
8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles.
Who not getting sticky, son? Who ain't getting?
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Charles. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Charles.
No way! Yo,
On who he just did that? Like on who?
I'm
On who he
I'm
just
goated.
did
I'm
that,
goated.
bro?
I'm goated. I'm goated. I'm goated.
And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they've earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Imagine scoring only 2 touchdowns on EJ for allowing him to score.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
But I definitely didn't tie that stretch on lock.
Pilot 64, week 5.
They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
5, 2.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
218, chopper.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him again. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
That's how we do it.
And you hate to say it with a rookie.
I couldn't throw the ball, bro.
Good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Safe.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Williams.
No! No! Man, just cheated. Man just cheated.
Down,
Pick six, baby. Let's
Indianapolis.
get this all
A
day.
big play there. Taking it in. And the Colts
Oh
use the
my
short field to
god.
their advantage as they cash in.
Nigga never
first
seen
and
that in my
10.
life.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back.
That
down
nigga
to
made me
21.
suck. Nigga never seen that in my.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
Tron, keep on trying me. Don't worry about it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30.
You is. Don't worry about it.
Let's go.
You gotta look. You gotta like.
It's about ready to go here on their next
Had it in your head. In this predicament, I'm the underdog. I'm the underdog in all predicaments.
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's all.
No, I'm stopping you. I'm stopping that spread. I stop. You know you can't pass the ball. You can't pass it. What you mean? That shit going to Happy.
On first down, it's Charles again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage.
I don't care who he is.
The 39. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Check 99.
On second down, it's Charles. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jamal Charles on third down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in the game that looks to have been decided already.
Good catch. That's a dot.
Hey, nothing to see here.
That's a fucking
These
dot.
niggas on this team slow as fuck. Like, oh,
Drive keeps going. Not totally home free yet, but
Touchdown.
as they come up first.
Touchdown.
look, bro. I'm telling you, all them slow, bro.
Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about.
But I'm not gonna lie, Ryan. You saying that, and my safety is playing over the top, and the corners are going over the top too. So like, what you trying to say is not making Ryan. The safety is don't need to be. The corners don't need to be slow. I don't need 2 safeties, but that's no reason.
This one away.
Look how I just kicked that ball.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at the 40. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play. It'll be a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Go.
Hey, who we go? Check.
Hey, seam 6. Ready?
Looking to throw.
Thank you. Get baited.
Intercepted for the 4th
Get baited.
play. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Thank you.
The 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Hey, Tron. Shh.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Everybody shush real quick.
And I believe it was against Washington.
You know it. You know it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Good. I'm scoring again. I'm putting up 50.
If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Putting up.
More concerned with running some plays,
Come on. Oh, yeah.
you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple.
No.
You can put
Throw
yourself
the ball.
He rifles one.
No. He just fucked up.
Picked off by
Niggas be lying.
And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up
Yeah.
close to the 30.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga is Tron now. He abused that nigga.
On the
The Colts come to the line ready to
And,
start their next
and,
drive.
and he don't get tired.
Just one last drive here for Pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good,
Oh,
what do you
God.
say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better.
I just blew that boy ass down. I ain't gonna lie.
Next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Walter Payton got a 92. Jim Brown got a 95.
It's Chris Johnson, Bo Jackson, and Jamal Charles. Those are 3 factors.